The war had gone on for 73 years. No treaties, no truces, just endless death across stars that no longer had names. The Starry Alliance called it the Cleansing. Humanity called it the Silence War. Because by the end, most human voices had been silenced. Entire colonies gone. Earth itself dark and scarred, its oceans choked with ash, its sky filled with memory. The last Terran warfleet was broken over Epsilon 5. The AI-led resistance was fading, and the rest of the galaxy waited for the final breath of a species they had once underestimated, but no longer feared. They were wrong, because there was one voice left, old, human, and furious. They brought him in chains, not because he was dangerous, because they didn't know what else to do with him. His name was Elias Harlan, and he was 147 years old. No implants, no exoskin, just a wrinkled frame, liver-spotted hands, and eyes that had watched the birth of 3 moons and the death of 5 worlds. The Stari didn't understand why he mattered. He is not a general. He does not command fleets. He is not relevant. But he had asked for an audience, just once, to speak, one last time, in the Great Hall of Empires where peace was negotiated and death often decided. They let him in, out of pity, or curiosity, or arrogance, and they let him speak. He shuffled to the centre of the vast chamber, surrounded by 89 alien delegations, endless ranks of translators. The room smelled of ozone and powdered metal. He didn't bow, didn't flinch. He leaned on a simple cane made of wood, an artifact most of the room couldn't identify. And then he told them a story, not of war, not of vengeance, but of a girl and her stars. Her name, he rasped, was Isha. He looked around at the curious delegates, at the blinking AI cores and crystalline floaters. Some yawned, others recorded. She was 9 when Earth lost its first moon. She thought the pieces looked like fireflies. They listened, because somehow the words echoed, deeper than sound, deeper than code. Isha was good with plants. She grew tomatoes in Martian dust, not because she was told to, but because she wanted her father to taste something real before he died. He looked directly at the Starry High strategist. He died anyway. Your bombs don't care about children. Silence. Not even the drones moved. She found an escape pod, somehow, and drifted. For 12 days she floated between Saturn's rings, listening to the hum of the universe. She didn't cry. She just waited. Harlan's voice grew soft, fierce. And when she was found by a passing freighter, she asked only one thing. He paused, let the question hang, then said it loud. Did the stars always hate us? Delegates shifted. The Veer envoy blinked all 6 eyes. The coalition AI paused its thought stream. Harlan tapped his cane. She didn't want revenge. She wanted answers. But what she got was silence, indifference, diplomacy, until the war swallowed her too. Isha is dust now, like so many others, forgotten. He stepped forward. No monuments for the orphans, no reparations for the scorched, just numbers, just reports. Then his voice changed. It didn't get louder, it got heavier, like gravity. When humanity first looked at the stars, we imagined gods. When we walked among them, we found monsters. And when you struck, we learned how to become one. But here's the thing, he said, raising a crooked finger. You never understood what makes us dangerous. It's not our weapons. It's not our anger. It's our stories. He took another step. You thought war would end us. But our children remember. Every shattered dome, every burning book, every cry in the vacuum. And those stories, they grow teeth. They wait. In the hearts of those too young to fight, but old enough to remember. And when the time comes, he looked around at the towering council. They don't raise weapons, they raise truth. The room was silent. Then the youngest member of the Inari delegation spoke. You're threatening us? Harlan shook his head. No, I'm warning you. He looked to the stars beyond the open chamber's glass ceiling. You think the war's ending because we're broken. He turned back to them. But I'm telling you, there are children out there right now in hiding, in caves, on drifting satellites, in the void between stations. They're hungry. Not for food, not for blood, for meaning. And when they find it, he smiled, sad, knowing your war will finally end, not in fire, but in story. He walked out of the chamber unescorted. No one stopped him. No one spoke. Because somehow, in the span of 10 minutes, Elias Harlan had done what no fleet, no soldier, no planet killer could. He made them feel guilt, and guilt, unlike fear, lingers. The war didn't end with a battle. It ended with a whisper, a story, told by the last old man of a nearly dead species, a story that spread like wildfire, even among the enemy, because once the stars hear a story they cannot forget. They change, and humanity knew exactly how to tell one.